Bryce Lindsay. I'm Phoebe Martinez. We're from the InvenTeam School for Young Women Leaders. It's a public all-girls school located in Austin, Texas.
Awesome.
All right.
Can you guys tell me a little bit about your invention?
Yes, what we have is a non-electric pressure cooler, which in simpler terms, it's a refrigerator that uses no electricity and no chemicals whatsoever. It relies solely on pressurization, and we achieve that with mechanical energy. So I guess the process of how it works, you pressurize this vessel using this bike pump. And after this vessel has reached 45 psi, you quickly release that. And most people, when they hear the word pressurize, they automatically think of a temperature increase. But what we found after several tests was that when you instantly release that pressure, it will decrease. And when you, what we call it is cycling. When you cycle this process several times where you repeat, where you pressurize and release, it will continue to steadily decrease in temperature.
That sounds awesome.
Yes, sir.
Could you guys tell me a little bit about your guys' design process, anything, like any troubles you might have ran into along the way?
Sure. I think our main problem was leakage. Our container, we actually went through maybe 15 or 20 different containers, and the problem with all of them was that they were leaking, and a lot. We used a lot of duct tape. We used a lot of, well, just a lot of duct tape, a lot of different containers. We went through thermoses and cookie tins and water bottles, and we actually took apart our refrigerator just to see how it worked on the inside. And one of our teachers one day came in and she was like, "Hey, do you guys want to use this paint can?" And we were like, "Okay, let's try it out." And it actually worked. It didn't leak. I think our main problem was first finding a container that wouldn't leak. Once we found that, we had a lot of trouble getting it to actually go down in temperature at first. We had to find a thermometer that worked, that could read the temperature quickly enough before we released it so that we could see how much the temperature went down by. Most of the thermometers that we had didn't actually read the temperature drop quickly enough, so we ended up with really inaccurate results at first.
Do you guys expect this to be going out to the market at any time soon, or what are you guys' future plans?
No, sir, we actually don't. We still, right now we've seen a 10 degree Fahrenheit temperature drop after cycling the process 6 times. And so we believe, kind of extrapolating off of that, that if we were to continue this cycling process to, you know, for, let's say 18 times, we could see a potential 30-degree temperature drop. So, I mean, right now, we'd like to continue with this and see where it goes. And I mean, eventually we'd like to see it running off of renewable energy sources. So something like, instead of having to like mechanically pressurize it, you could use something like a solar panel to do that. But I mean, as far as like keeping the technology, we see our end user being someone in a third world country. So keeping the technology at an affordable price, I guess, right now is our main concern. And so, yeah. So
Sustainability is great.
Yes, sir.
Another question.
Yes.
How do you, what was it like when you found out that you received the grant?
Well, it was kind of hard to believe at first. During the summer we did, our teacher actually sent out an email asking if anyone was interested in joining. And we were some of the people that responded saying, yes, we were interested. We did a lot of brainstorming ideas. We looked at existing patents and existing products, and this was actually one of about maybe 4 ideas, and we chose this one. We voted as a group on trying to create a way to keep produce or food or medicine fresh or safe to eat for people that would normally have trouble, whether that's off the grid, military personnel, or people in third world countries. So we didn't have any brainstorming done as to how we would solve it. We just knew that we wanted a way to help people that had more trouble than we did living in, you know, such such a developed country, having like food and medicine. So it was a surprise, but it was a good surprise.
So final question, could you guys describe EurekaFest in one word?
That's hard. It's been so fun. I can't think of one word, but it's just like global community, like just amazing. I don't know.
I think
Global.
inspiring.
inspiring.